Hey there, comic friends and fiends. Rob here. We got some CGC graded goodness. Aw, yeah. Before we get started, though, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. We are just gave away our 100 subscriber giveaway, and we'll give away 9.8 graded comic to TSG Comics. Congrats out to them. And we're working our way towards our 250th subscriber. We'll be doing another 9.8 graded comic giveaway. In the meantime, speaking of graded comics, let's take a look at what we got here. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button as well too. Um, so this one here is not a submission to CGC, so it's just kind of lumping it in with the CGC submissions. This was a direct purchase that I got from Hot Shot Comics. They were pre-order 9.8 guarantee. It was like $40, whatever at the time. So basically the comic plus grading, and they make a little small margin, but no lot. So there we are. Batman 92, the Art Germ cover, 9.8 graded blue label. Good. What are you gonna do? Punchline appearance. Punchline cover. Okay, let's get into the submissions. Now these are both signature series submissions. They're separate ones, and I don't know which one's which, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just take a look. There's going to be a whole bunch of these coming out. There's been a lot of no convention time. There's no conventions, so everyone's doing the going around and signing, and been some great opportunities to get stuff signed. CGC's had a bunch of these themselves, and so I broke down and set up my actual own account and everything. Look at that. And sent some off. So there's a bunch of them out there, but this one, I like this. At least I have no idea what it is. It's the gray cover. What is this? Ooh, okay. Oh. What is this? How to use your ship coupon, whatever. All right, so this is Venom Lethal Protector. There was a Mark Bagley and Sam Del Rosa option to have them both sign it. I've had this Venom before I do the review on this. I got this Venom Lethal Protector replaced when I used to have my collection a while back, just from eBay for dirt cheap. And the when I got it, it's like I knew, it's a foil cover. I looked at it, I said, this thing's never going to be a 9.8. There's just nothing it was going to do. It was going to be, 9.4, 9.6. And so when the opportunity was to get double signed, I was like, oh, well, hey, there you go. Might as well do that with it. Get something good out of it. Then, of course, on top of that, they were doing remarks. So we have this double signed and double remarked. Both Bagley and De La Rosa remarked this book. Now, my question to myself was, because there's a Milgram signing and remark opportunity coming up as well, whether or not I would send this off to get it triple signed and triple remarked. But I can tell you, these guys took up all the real estate on this remark, so unless I'm going to have the remark done on the back or something. So let's see if I'm going to get this in here. We have our Venom Lethal Protector. Bailey got ourselves a little Spider-Man action, and then Sam De La Rosa down here. Try to get that so you can see the De La Rosa remark a little bit better. It kind of did it right across all the main action, but there's the Venom. So Spider-Man and Venom remarks on there, 9.4 with the Venom label tag up there. So that's a hot book. I just took a a book that was like hey, it's a fun book, and made it a damn hot book. So that's exciting. I'm glad. Oh, those are nice, good-sized remarks too. So that answers my question. I'm not going to send this one off for a third remark because I really just don't see where. I mean, maybe they could squeeze something in over here, but what's the point? I just keep it the way it is. No reason to bust this out. If anything, I guess you could get the signature on there. There's place either down here for the signature or over here, but I think we'll just leave it the way it is. Go from there. All right, so sorry. The next one, this means that this must be my Secret Wars. So there was a triple sign opportunity, and I actually debated on sending this book. So this book, again, is another one that I had bought for, I got rid of all my old comics a while back when I got that I had gotten rid of before I moved out of my parents' house, before I got married, years ago, quarter century ago, and longer than that. Jesus, it's been a while. Anyways, so I got rid of all my books, and I was kind of replacing a few of them, and picked this one up again on eBay as a raw book. Had it pressed and graded, and came back, and it was a 9.6 from PGX, and it was sitting on my wall. So I debated. You have that debate when you have a high graded book, and it was the only copy I had at the time. Of course, now I have a second copy because a buddy of mine is liquidating his collection, and managed to get something that's probably another high grade copy for next to nothing. But anyway, so it's like, do you rip out a 9.6 key like that out of the plastic to send in for signatures? That's a tough one, but I made the call, went ahead and did it, and so we have ourselves our. Oops, let me pull this out of the plastic. We have ourselves our triple signed John Beatty, Jim Shooter, and Michael Zeck triple side Secret Wars number 8. So what do we get? 9.0. So we drop from a 9.6 down to a 9.0. Now, before everybody starts running off to tell, and look at that, it's not even in there close to straight. It is sloppily at an angle, but we can probably fix that over. Yeah, now that's straight. Before everybody starts filling up the comments telling me, see, that's why you PGX this and that and the other thing. This has really kind of inspired my thoughts on, because I knew what this grade was going to be, because I couldn't help myself. I looked online. Kind of spurned my thought process on doing another future video on my various comparisons, talking about grading. And one of the things that we don't really talk about much in grading, and that is, not only is it a subjective, but a 9.6 to a 9.0 is a significant drop. But it's a question of definitions of what is each one of those grades. How and what we come down to, the only notes that are consistent on these has to do with both grading companies noted the only issue with the book really is being some light foxing. And it becomes a question of where on your grading scale does foxing ding it? Does foxing ding it as one thing or another? And if you have it where it's only allowed a certain grade, well, that's going to affect your influence on that book based on that definition. And if you try to compare these, they're all different. But anyways, I'm still excited to have this book triple signed. I'm probably at some point have my other copy pressed and graded and see what it comes out. And I think it's a little bit lesser grade than this one, so it's probably at 8.5, maybe a 9 after pressing, but still happy to have that. So we got our triple signed Secret Wars and our double signed, double remarked Venom Lethal Protector. These are going on the wall. And I look up above the camera here, and you guys can't see it, but this is where my wall of comics are on display. And so maybe someday we'll flip the desk around and have that behind me. But anyways, let me know. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the grade drop versus getting it signed? Or what do you think? Should that Lethal Protector go off and get triple signed? Should I risk giving up my 9.4 and getting it triple signed and potentially even triple remarked? Would you do it, or would you leave it here? Let me know down below. I still got some time to change my mind. As always, thanks for watching. I'm a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion.